Donald Trump has reignited his feud with London's Mayor Sadiq Khan. The US president said that the mayor was a disaster, accusing him of doing a terrible job and saying that London is now a very different place. Let's take a listen.
If you take a look at London, you have a mayor named Khan. He's a horrible mayor. He's an incompetent mayor, but he's a horrible, vicious, disgusting mayor. I think he's done a terrible job. London's a different place. I love London. I love London. And I hate to see it happen. You know, my roots are in Europe, as you know.
Right.
And I hate to see that happen. This is one of the great places in the world, and they're allowing people just to come in and unchecked, unvetted.
Yeah, we certainly always know what Donald Trump is thinking. He's never shy about it. Certainly not shy about his criticism either. But those comments that London is a different place now. I mean, just speaking to people I know that's over in Europe, people who have lived in London, people who are now coming out, a lot of people fleeing London, a lot agree with Donald Trump there. It's a different place.
It absolutely is a different place, and good on Trump again for calling this one out. He's a terrible mayor. He has fundamentally brought London to its knees, and that is very clear to say, and you'll see it through all the different statistics. Crime is out of control. Violent crime in particular is out of control. Knife crime out of control. London is one of the very few cities in the world that it's out of control. Look at housing, for example. He cut the number of police, and now the streets are being run by activists, and the mayor there just has no indication that he wants to get any of that under control. He's completely allowing the activists just to run the streets with protests, and it's exactly why there are so many people who are fleeing, and now it's not even just people in London who are fleeing, but people outside of London are saying, if you've got the means to go, it is time to go. It is terrible what's happened, and I'm not sure who's still voting for him.
Just finally, Tony Blair has been dropped from Trump's proposed Gaza Board of Peace. Now, this is reportedly following strong backlash from Arab states and backlash over Tony Blair's reputation in the Middle East. Mia, what's the reaction to this been?
Yeah, look, I know Tony Blair's name was floated around at the start of this peace deal, that he was somewhat instrumental to it. That part, I'm not too sure. Look, he certainly has a lot of baggage carrying on from his time as Prime Minister, especially with his politics to do with the Middle East. But look, I don't think this is going to derail the plan at all. I think the big feat was actually getting the plan on the table in the first place. And the second challenge is making sure peace is maintained. That is no small feat. It's going to be a huge challenge. So I don't think Trump is going to allow a character like Tony Blair to derail any of those plans, because fundamentally here, the goal is peace. And Trump's been very clear from the start that is what he wants. Unlike many other leaders around the world, Trump has actually put himself out there and has actually gone and done the hard yards to achieve these peace deals. So I can't imagine, just because this small crux of the plan has somewhat not even fallen through, perhaps taken a sidestep, that will derail the plans in any way. I just can't see it happening. I think it pales in comparison to the larger issue here, is that we all want to see peace in the Middle East.
And Donald Trump deserves so much credit for achieving that. I mean,
absolutely.
As you say, he's really put himself out there. He's achieved so much more in ending conflicts than anyone else. Mayor Schlicht, Research Fellow at the Institute of Public Affairs, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.